What is up, YouTube? DocuStyle Gaming, or DSG, is back at it again with some more Anthem news for you all today. I hope you all didn't think I was going to let y'all go 4 days without some new Anthem information. So, of course, this is some more things that Mark Dare has asked. A lot of new information that I am super happy that he asked, that he actually answered. So, I'm just not even going to waste any of your guys' time. I'm going to get straight into this video. So first, let's start off with the first bit of brand new information, which when talking about ammo, when it comes to weapons and things of that sort, would weapons have ammo or would some weapons be on a cooldown? And he pretty much confirmed that both. Some weapons will have ammo that you'll have to reload your ammo by ammo drops, and then some will also be on cooldown, which I've mentioned in a previous video when they were talking about beam or energy-based weapons in the game. So clearly there's going to be two different types of weapons, cooldown-based weapons and ammo-based weapons in the game. So that's pretty cool to see, and I'm happy that we're going to be getting that. Another bit of new information that I'm extremely happy to see, and I actually got a question about that in the comments section probably a couple days ago. Somebody was asking about this, but when asked about how would we be able to change the storm's elements or colors or things of that sort, and he did pretty much come out and say that it would be based off of your gear. So if you want to change the different elements on your Javelin for your storm, it will be the gear. So the gear will determine if you have fire elemental attacks, electric elemental attacks, things of that sort. So I'm glad he clarified that, and I'm glad we know. Now what I want to know is if we'll be able to change the colors of these elements, because I'd love to have some blue fire or red electricity, something of that sort. So it'd be pretty dope. Next, the biggest bit of new information that I'm extremely happy to hear, and I think he knew what we meant when we were asking this, and I'm kind of happy that he answered it like this, but pretty much there's no level progression halt. So I'm just going to summarize it like that. When asked about it, would there be something that would stop us from leveling, whether it be weekly activities or daily, anything like that, and he pretty much confirmed that no, there wasn't going to be any level progression halting, similar to how you know who Destiny does. So I'm extremely happy that we won't be getting that in Anthem. I love games that let us level up at our own pace. I feel like the game shouldn't dictate how fast they want you to level up. Plus, when games do that, it makes me fear that they don't have an end game. So by halting progression, it's just another way of stopping you from getting to the end game faster and realizing there's truly no end game. So I'm extremely happy that there's not going to be any way to halt your level progression, and I'll be able to grind max level in a day if I want to, or however high the level cap is going to be if I want to. So I'm extremely happy that he answered that question. Next is a pretty funny question. Everybody should expect the answer to this one. But when asked if the 4 Javelins would be able to merge Transformers style like Devastator, and though I love Transformers, we all know the answer to that is no, and pretty much Mark Dare confirmed no, there isn't going to be any combining Javelins in the game. But that would be pretty dope. But I mean, we all should have suspected that that wasn't going to be the case. Next, they did go on to say that no, there won't be changeable ultimates at launch. And I've mentioned this before in a previous statement, a previous video, I should say. And they did say they want to make alternate ultimates later on. But apparently at launch, that's not the plans. And they're probably working on some finishing touches for everything else. So they're probably not focusing on new ultimates at the moment for all the Javelins. So I'm okay with that, and as long as we get some new ones later on, just so it doesn't get too stale, I'll be pretty happy with that as well. Next bit of new information, or actually this is kind of new information, and I'm glad he kind of went into this. When asking about what would happen to our weapons when we get new ones, will we just destroy them and nothing happens? Will we get parts or anything like that? Mark Dare did actually have to say that we can turn our weapons into something else entirely, which is fantastic. I'm super happy to hear that. So it's not like your weapons are going to go to waste once you get max level, or whenever you have a lower level weapon, you can, it seems like you'll be able to do something more with the weapon. So I'm happy to hear that. Now, the last bit of new information, in a way, I guess a bit of new lore information, I should say. When asked about the Sentinels in the game, they were asked if the Sentinels were piloted by freelancers or some other humans in the game. Now, he could just be abbreviating freelancers, but Mark Dare did say that they were lancers, are the people who pilot the Sentinels in the game, which are like the military, law-abiding people or force in the world of Anthem. So I don't know if he was just abbreviating freelancers, or if maybe freelancers is just a take on what the Sentinels are, their pilots are, which are Lancers. So who knows, but apparently the Sentinels are piloted by the Lancers, and I just wanted to put that in the comment. So that's actually all the new information I got so far. Again, they've been being pretty quiet and not a lot of new information recently, simply because, like I said, I feel like they're holding out a lot for Gamescom, but hopefully we'll get some new information and some new footage come then. By the end of this month, like I said, we'll probably get a bunch of brand new Anthem information, which I can't wait for. And hopefully Mark Dara and John Warner keep answering some more questions, because they're doing a great job and keeps more content coming to the channel. By the way, speaking of content, I will be doing a couple of their Anthem videos coming up. I'm going to be redoing and pretty much doing a 2.0 version of everything we know so far on all the different Javelins. I'm going to be covering some of the new, some of the lore information that we've gathered so far from Anthem and just compiling it into a lot of different videos, individual videos. So I'll be doing that as well. So the channel's not going to be all strictly just news. You'll be getting a bit of information on some of the Javelins and some lore information on the channel as well. So that's all I got for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. I will catch y'all on the next Anthem video. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. Peace.